morning. It's Wednesday, June 3rd. I am just in my garage. Oh, I have to sneeze. Jeez. I am making a couch for my patio. Exciting. This is what quarantine has drove me to do. So I built the couch, bench, whatever you want to call it. It's technically a patio couch. So I built the frame and the whole thing yesterday, and today I am sanding and painting it. My original plan was to stain it and then get colored cushions, but because I used 2x4s, which is what like the plan's called for, that's kind of like the point is that it's a 2x4 like couch that you can make something really cool out of 2x4s. But I didn't really think about it when I was building it, just because like when you're looking at plans and stuff, like you don't really like, I don't know, I didn't like notice what was going to be showing, what was not going to be showing. I just kind of built it and I wasn't paying attention to like the stamps on the wood where it says like 2x4 and stuff. So that's all like out. And I tried to sand it with an orbital sander, because I just do the whole couch anyway. I'm sweating, by the way. So I tried to sand it out and I couldn't, and there's no way I was sanding that by hand. It's not gonna come out. So I tried to stain over it and it's just not gonna work. So I need to paint it, which kind of sucks. I wanted to keep the wood, but honestly, it matches our house more if I paint it white. So that is what I'm gonna do today, but I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update and start a new vlog. So I'm gonna go inside and make breakfast because I already worked out and I did cardio and I sanded this couch and I'm freaking... Okay, it is a couple of hours later. I am just finishing up the first coat of paint on my patio couch. It is so hot. I mean, I like don't mind the heat, whatever. I'm getting tan in the process, but it's just so buggy and I've been getting attacked by the same 3 flies since yesterday when me and my mom were putting the couch together, and I'm just getting so annoyed because I have like the paintbrush in one hand and then I'm like swatting the flies, and then I got paint like all over my hair, and of course I just washed my hair this morning. Terrible move on my end. I don't know why I did that. So if you're a girl, you know the struggle. The paint that I'm using on on the couch is the Behr Premium Plus. I'm just reading the label. Interior, exterior, high gloss enamel, ultra pure white. Ultra pure white. Yeah, I was reading the Spanish because I didn't see the color, and I knew they put like English. So I was trying to read the Spanish and translate it into English. So yeah, and this paint in my hair is just irritating me. So I'm gonna put my hair up in a bun and get to the second coat. Since it's hot out, this paint is pretty much dry already and it's a big area. So what I did in the beginning is dry now. So I get to go with the second coat. I'm gonna use a roller so it's a smoother finish. I used a paintbrush for the first just because it's easier to put on like a heavier coat. So I'm gonna do that, and then once the second coat is dry, I need to flip it over and paint the in-between panels that I can't get to with a paintbrush or a roller. For this part of the video, I figured I would do a voiceover to explain how my mom and I built this patio couch instead of writing it all in the description. But first, I went to Home Depot and I got 11 2x4s and then 2.5 to 3-inch exterior decking screws. I had 2.5-inch at home, and you're going to need about 150 of them. And then the cut list is going to be 9 2x4s at 72 inches, and then 13 2x4s at 25.5 inches each, and 2 2x4s at 28.5 inches. As you can see here, we are attaching the armrests to the base, and this is made from two 72-inch pieces and then the 25.5-inch pieces. I believe that there's five 25.5-inch pieces that make up the base, and then we built the armrest with the remaining pieces. The armrests are made from one 28.5-inch piece and two 25.5-inch pieces, and then there's going to be a third 25.5-inch piece that gets attached to the armrest, which then attaches to the base, as you can see here. Assembling this part was probably the hardest part of the whole build, just because we didn't really know how to balance the base and then attach the armrests. But I had two sawhorses that we used to assemble the armrests to the base. I would definitely recommend having another person help you with this, just to hold the base steady. I guess you could do this on the ground, but we just found it easier to elevate it. This way we could kind of see what we were doing. I did 3 sets of 2 screws on both sides of the armrest just to attach it to the base. I wanted this to be extra sturdy, but now I was just measuring each of the panels that go across the couch. Well, my mom measured because I suck at that. So then I just drilled everything in, and I ended up doing 4 screws. Or no, I'm sorry. I think it was 6 screws per 2x4. 2 at the top, 2 in the center, and then 2 on the other end of the 2x4. And that attached just fine, and it was very sturdy. For the base, you just wanted to make sure that your spacing of the boards was even, so that took a little bit of time just to get everything measured even. I guess I didn't record attaching the backrests, but I did two 72-inch pieces for the backrest and just drilled them in. But here I am orbital sanding the entire bench. You definitely want to do this before you paint or stain the wood. I look like such a weirdo with my mask on, but this is something you don't want to get like in your lungs and breathe in. So definitely suggest wearing a mask when you're sanding like this. And I'm just going to get into painting. I painted the bench with the paint that I mentioned earlier in the video, and then I sealed it with the Rust-Oleum lacquer. It's a high luster coating. This is the finished table as well. I did 2 coats of paint on each of them, as well as 1 coat of the lacquer on top. And this is one of my leg workouts from last week. I focused on squats and quads, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video and me building a couch.